Yo, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be going over the trade that I took today. I want to explain to you guys what a Judas swing is. Like all the guys in my Discord already know that the Judas swing is my signature setup. Judas swing is basically a fake move in the market. It's when buyers or sellers get led into thinking that the market is going to go one direction just to get trapped, and then it sells off in the other direction. Like today we had a perfect example of that Judas swing. And now I'm going to give you guys my analysis from like pre-market all the way to when I entered. So starting off, I go to my higher time frames, of course, to find overall market structure and where order flow wants to go to. In my 1 hour time frame, I noticed that this 1 hour order block was getting respected to insinuate that we have bearish order flow in the 1 hour time frame, as well as just a little bit of a fair value gap here, kind of respected too. I then go down to my 15-minute time frame, and this is where it can get a little bit tricky because we have a couple of fair value gaps here, fair value gaps here, but overall, what is market telling me? Overall market structure was that in the 1 hour time frame, we have bearish order flow. So I want to look for bearish order flow. So in order for me to have more confirmation, I need to see this BPR get respected. Why exactly here? Why not this whole 15-minute fair value gap? Yes, you can use the 15-minute fair value gap. There's nothing wrong with it, but this BPR makes it much more precise. Like look at the difference between this candle versus this BPR right here. BPR, if you don't know what it means, is basically a balanced price range. It is basically when an inverse fair value gap gets like overlapped by another fair value gap in the other direction. For example, right here we have a bullish fair value gap that gets inversed, and then there's a bearish fair value gap overlapping it. So this becomes a balanced price range. And you want to see this get respected to continue that bearish order flow, or else, like for me, if this would have got broken through, I would have no longer had a bearish order flow, and I would have expected price to come take out these highs. But of course it didn't. Price comes and then boom, respects it to the dot. Like that is as precise as it gets. Once it gets respected, we sweep buy side liquidity. We go down to our 1 minute time frame, lower time frame, to find our entry. What do we notice here? Fair value gap. But what gives me extra confidence about this fair value gap is boom, we take it to the left, breaker block, which is basically a breaker block with a fair value gap inside of it, overlapping PD race. So what I was expecting was price to retrace to this fair value gap, get respected, take out these lows, and get a good risk to reward trade. Okay, so price comes back, retraces to this fair value gap, fills us in for a 2.5 risk to reward ratio. I had my take profit, above these lows, comes down, hits my take profit. Okay, so should I have held a little bit longer? Should I have took a partial? The thing is that we are in the month of August, which is literally the worst conditions to trade in. So I didn't want to get too greedy. I wanted to secure my profits. I have gotten literally this whole month, I had a couple of places that reach a 1.5 risk to reward ratio, 1.8, literally almost a 2 to 1 risk to reward ratio, but I get stopped at a break even. So this is why I just wanted to secure profits, maybe take a partial. I probably am going to take more partials, continuing this month of August, just because it's August, like I have gotten stopped out at break even a lot. Market conditions aren't optimal. That doesn't mean that you can't trade. It's just that they're not optimal. So I appreciate all you guys who did watch to the end. This is how you catch the Judas swing. I hope you go out and look for it now for yourself, practice.